Hi everyone. I want to just take a minute to introduce you guys to the Seed Service Project that we're going to be doing again this summer. So if you remember, if you are ages 3 and up, all the way through high school, you could receive $10 from the deacons to spend or invest in God's kingdom. Now, if you're not quite sure what the word invest means, we'll think about the title of our project is called the Seed Service Project. So Jesus often used stories of seeds to talk about the kingdom of God. So I have a little seed right here, and it's so small it can fit into my hand here, and it seems like almost nothing. It's so tiny, but when I take this seed and I plant it into the ground or into my pot here in the soil. And then when I take some water, right, and I add water, sunlight, it grows and it grows and it turns into something like this. This is a basil plant, and you can eat the leaves or you can cook with them, and they smell really yummy. Other seeds grow sometimes even into a giant tree, or they grow into a beautiful flower, or they grow into vegetables to eat, or herbs that can help people with medicine, right? So there's all different kinds of seeds and all different kinds of ways that we can invest in God's kingdom. And so your $10 that you'll receive if you sign up, though it might seem really small to some of you, it could be used to help someone or to grow God's kingdom in a way that maybe you never even imagined. And I just wanted to talk to you for a minute about right now. We know it's a hard time for all of us, right? There's a virus going around, and that keeps us from being able to meet each other in person, and that's really hard and a little scary. Especially hard for people who are living by themselves. It's hard for us when we can't see our friends. It's also a hard time right now because of all of the police killings of black people and people of color, and then all of the protests that are happening because of that around the country. And today, during the service, earlier in the service, you heard and you saw some of those names of people who have been killed in these injustices happening. You heard that during the call to confession. And so we feel sad, and we even feel angry over these injustices. And yet, when we think back about really hard times in the past, like slavery and the flu pandemic and the civil rights, there were always people on the side of justice and on the side of mercy and compassion. There were always people of all color, looking for where God was working and joining in that work, looking for where seeds of the kingdom could be planted. So I want to encourage you guys, all you young people out there, now, even more than ever, to be praying with your parent or your grandparent, or maybe you choose to work with a mentor, about where God might be working around you right now, even in the middle of all of this hurt and this pain and this fear that we have, or this anger that we have. To be praying about where God might want to use you and your $10, and then sign up. So forms, you'll need to fill out a form just to tell us what you want to do, and those are due by June 14th. And even if you're not quite sure yet what you want to do, just sign up anyways, and because we want to have everybody participate if you want to. And if you need some ideas or inspiration, I found 2 really cool videos. One is about how kids helped change the world during the civil rights movement. And the other one is about kids today during the virus and what they're doing and how they're changing the world. So you can click on those videos and watch those now or later to get some ideas. But yeah, we hope that everyone will participate if you can, and see what God grows.